You are welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe, keep liking, give us your thumbs up, share our stuffs on this channel, and let's listen to the news right now. Do not use the road. Umahi replies Obasanjo's critiques over comments on Lagos Calabar coastal highways. The federal government has urged Nigerians to disregard the remarks made by former President Olusegun Obasanjo regarding the 15.6 trillion naira Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway Initiative in his publication titled Nigeria, Past and the Future. Nigerian news reports that Obasanjo characterized the 700-kilometer project as a misallocation of priorities. In his response to Obasanjo's critique, the Minister of Works, David Umahi, addressed the issue during a press conference with journalists in Akure, the capital of Ondo State, on Thursday. The minister encouraged Nigerians to overlook Obasanjo's statements concerning the superhighway project, asserting that those who oppose the initiative should refrain from utilizing the road once it is completed. Umahi emphasized that the Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway is one of President Tinubu's four key legacy projects, and he challenged critics who deem it a waste of resources to avoid using the road after its completion. If someone calls this project fraudulent, they are also calling me a fraud, and I am definitely not. This project has been very transparent, and we continue to engage stakeholders. Every step of the process is in the public domain, he said. Umahi added, the man, Obasanjo, by his age, deserves our respect. But it is my duty as the Minister of Works that the project is not wasteful and the project is not corrupt. I read on social media where they said, why is it me that is explaining and why is this contract not explaining? The contractor. What should the contractor say? It is my duty to explain, and I am eminently qualified by reason of my years in public service and training as a fellow of the Nigeria Society of Engineers to explain the project. I think everybody need still anybody still criticizing the project is waking up to say, how can one man be attributed to this kind of legacies, especially if you have the opportunity to do something to contribute to this kind of investment and you didn't do that. The truth remains the section 1 of the Calabar Lagos Calabar, which is 47.7 kilometers, that job is already done about 70% within 1 year. And I will be asking those criticizing it not to follow the road. They should not follow the road. Well, the Minister for Works has decided to, respond to the critique of the former President Olusegun Obasanjo concerning one of the four legacy projects of this current administration, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which is the Lagos Calabar Coastal Road. It is 700-kilometer highway and it's going to cost 15.6 trillion naira to complete. And then it's divided into phases, and each of the phases have been done. Currently, they are on phase 1. And within 1 year, according to the minister, 47.7 kilometers is for the phase 1. It is about 70% done. That is the situation, and that 70% work done is achieved within 1 year. Well, that's a record time work, and it is commendable compared to what we see in Nigeria today. For example, the Lagos Ibadan Expressway, that is about 120 kilometers, I think, if I'm not wrong, was started in 1999 during the administration of President Olusegun Obasanjo, and is about almost completed now. Even Buhari administration decided to pick it up and do a lot of work concerning it, yet he didn't finish it, but it's about maybe 80 to 90% completion, and the current administration is about to finish it even in Ibadan. If a project that is just about 120 kilometers was done for almost 25 years, and then somebody started about 700 kilometers and 47 is already 70% done within 1 year, I think we need to say kudos to such a person, knowing fully well the antecedents in our own country. Then, for the critique of the former president, is the project really important? I think to many Nigerians, especially those who are living along that axis, yes. But to the opposition, of course, they will never applaud whatever the current administration is doing. They will surely say no. those who are playing opposition or their enemies, of course. But then for those who are the axis where the areas are being opened up, or the businessmen who are doing business, who know how much they pay before a trailer of a container move from Lagos, e suppose to go to Calabar, and directly e should just pass the coastal road and move there. But you first move from Lagos, go straight to Ogun State, climbing in. Some will go through Oyo State before they come back and join Edo, and some will just go through Ore and join Edo, then start going again through the east, passing Anambra, before you now begin to find your axis to Calabar, which is unnecessarily longer journey. But with the situation on ground, if Lagos Calabar coastal highway is done, the man hour wasted on the road, days wasted from transporting goods and services from Lagos, even goods from Lagos to Calabar, will have been reduced, thereby making more money in the hand, pockets of course, the investor, the trader, or the businessman. And not only that, wherever there is any infrastructural development, the place is open up. There will be tourism, there will be real estate, many things will begin to come up, petty businesses, and then more people will get job, because the contractors will surely attract more people to come to site, because it's a long project. And then from the way we are looking at it, it seems as if the administration is serious about it. But then, of course, whenever criticism needs to come, it should be a constructive criticism. And I want to advise the Minister for Works to work harder on this very project. Since he has been criticized, it is enough for him to make sure that he decided to silence all his critics, by performing excellently. Number one, making sure that the project is delivered at record time. Number two, that the amount that is going to be used for the project is not diverted, or must it siphoned, and it should not be inflated unnecessarily. Number three, you must make sure that the contractors are well funded and they get the job done rightly, such that inflation will not affect the money and they begin to ask for a price raise again. These are things that he need to grab and work upon as the minister, in order to silence the opposition or his critics. Very, very important. Then another thing is for us to ask from the people who are living along this axis, is this a blessing to them or not? Let them continue to speak up if the project is laudable, or if it is not, if it is a setback for them. Let them tell Nigerians. Of course, we should not forget to remind the government that there are some people along that place whose properties were pulled down because of this so-called project. They should be able to remember to compensate them and remunerate them as at when due. This is very, very important. So the project we'll see in few years to come. We want to see how much will have been done, and we hope it's going to bring more blessings to Nigeria. Don't forget to subscribe and also like, and then make sure you share stuff on this channel. Thank you for listening.